Absolutely. Here's a full YouTube article titled, Japan's Masterpiece Reinvented. The Supra Highcade, a futuristic take on an icon. The Toyota Supra, a name that stirs the soul of every car enthusiast. From its origins as a derivative of the Celica to its global fame through motorsports, movies, and the tuning world, the Supra has earned its status as a JDM legend. But what happens when this icon is reimagined through a futuristic lens? Enter the Supra Highcade, an aggressive, redefined vision of the current GR Supra, rendered by a visionary digital artist. While not an official Toyota product, the Highcade Supra has gone viral across the automotive world. With its wide-body stance, aero-infused design, and cyberpunk styling, it presents a radical new look at what the future of JDM performance could be. In this article, we'll dive deep into the history of the Supra, the rise of the Highcade concept, and how it blends digital art, car culture, and performance fantasy into a singular vision. Green and yellow leaf the roots of the Supra, Japan's turbocharged beast. Before we dive into the futuristic Highcade design, let's revisit the Supra's origin story. Small diamond Celica Supra 1978-1986. Originally a luxury sports variant of the Toyota Celica, the early Supra was longer and came with inline-six engines, setting the stage for the performance to come. These early models offered comfort and tech but hadn't yet developed the wild, turbocharged character we associate with the Supra name today. Small diamond MK4 Supra 1986-1993. The third-generation Supra became its own model, independent of the Celica. With rear-wheel drive, turbocharged engines, notably the 7M GTE, and a focus on GT performance, it was the true beginning of Supra's identity as a performance car. Small diamond MK4 Supra 1993-2002. Then came the beast, the MK4 Supra. Powered by the now legendary 2JZ GTE engine, a 3.0L twin-turbo inline-six, it produced 276 horsepower officially, but tuners quickly discovered it could handle 1,000+ HP with internal upgrades. The MK4 Supra became a drag strip dominator, a street racing legend, a fast and furious icon. Its sleek design, bulletproof motor, and massive tuning potential made it one of the most beloved JDM cars ever. Fire the Supra returns. GR Supra A90, 2019+. After a long hiatus, Toyota finally revived the Supra in 2019. Dubbed the GR Supra A90, it was developed in partnership with BMW and shared its platform with the Z4. Under the hood was a BMW-sourced B58 inline-six pushing 335 to 382 HP, depending on the model year. The return was met with both excitement and criticism. Enthusiasts loved its performance, balance, and design. Purists felt it wasn't Japanese enough due to BMW components. Still, the new Supra proved itself on the streets and tracks, lightweight, agile, and fast. And it gave tuners a new canvas to work on. High voltage meet the Supra Highcade, a digital dream machine. While the GR Supra is a marvel in its own right, it inspired countless artists and tuners to imagine what's next. Among them, Highcade, a 3D designer known for futuristic wide-body renderings, created one of the most eye-catching Supra redesigns to date, the Supra Highcade. Although it's not a real production car, this digital render lit up the internet with its bold design and aggression. Small diamond. What is the Highcade Supra? The Supra Highcade is an extreme wide-body reinterpretation of the GR Supra, imagined with wide, flared fenders and vented panels, deep front splitters and massive rear diffusers, oversized wing for downforce, sculpted side skirts and massive aero fins, LED accents and futuristic lighting cues. It feels like a cross between a cyberpunk race car, a track monster, and a video game boss vehicle, and fans absolutely love it. Brain. Why the Highcade Supra captures enthusiast hearts. While the Highcade Supra is not road legal or factory produced, it represents something powerful, the freedom to dream beyond boundaries. In the modern tuning world, digital renderings and 3D concepts allow artists to push limits of design without compromise, inspire real-world body kits and modifications, blend car culture with gaming, tech, and animation aesthetics. The Supra Highcade taps into that growing community of creators who imagine the next generation of automotive style, where performance, design, and imagination collide. Checkered flag. Real-life inspirations, turning render into reality. Some automotive tuning companies are beginning to bring digital concepts like Highcades to life. Custom wide-body kits, inspired by these renders, are now being built with carbon fiber, forged composites, and wind tunnel-tested aerodynamics. We've seen custom-built Hikade-style Supras in car shows. Aftermarket brands creating kits influenced by Hikade's designs. 3D printed scale models and even full-size conversions. What started as a fantasy is slowly becoming a real movement in the JDM tuning scene. Downward trend critics and challenges. While the design is widely celebrated, some critics argue it's too extreme for daily use. Not practical for real-world driving or safety standards. The design may sacrifice function for form. However, that's exactly the point. The Hikade Supra isn't about practicality, it's about pushing boundaries, challenging norms, and celebrating creativity. Video game gaming, digital art and virtual tuning. Thanks to platforms like Instagram, YouTube, Gran Turismo, Forza Horizon, and 3D modeling software, the automotive world has entered a new era of virtual tuning. Digital renderings like the Supra Hikade thrive in this space, allowing creators and fans to design their dream cars, share with global communities, influence real-world builders and designers. The Supra Hikade represents this fusion of car culture and tech, a symbol of where we're headed. Crystal ball: the future of Supra. Could Toyota go this far? Toyota's Gazoo Racing division continues to push the Supra's capabilities. With GRMN versions teased, manual gearbox options now available, and tuning support growing, the Supra's evolution is far from over. But will Toyota ever create something as wild as the Hikade concept? That remains unlikely, but the influence of the community is undeniable. Who knows? In a world where EVs, AI, and 3D printing converge, maybe one day, a Supra that looks like the Hikade could roll off a production line, or be custom built by enthusiasts around the globe. Trophy: final words. Supra Hikade, a vision of passion. The Supra Hikade is more than just a digital rendering. It's a statement, a declaration that car culture is evolving, faster, freer, and more imaginative than ever before. From its JDM roots to its rebirth in the A90, and now into digital fantasy with Hikade, the Toyota Supra remains a canvas of passion. Whether you love it for its 2JZ, its track power, or its limitless modification potential, the Supra continues to ignite dreams. And the Hikade version, it's a look at what happens when dreams go turbo. Movie camera: thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Supra Hikade, like, share, and subscribe for more epic car content. Speech balloon: tell us in the comments, would you drive a real Hikade Supra if it existed? Would you like the matching YouTube title, description, and hashtags now?